Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura, and on this channel we bring through messages of guidance, messages of confirmation, messages of empowerment, of inspiration, of activation for your soul path and your life journey. And thank you for tuning in today to this timeless reading. Wherever you are tuning in from, it's a blessing and an honor to be with you here in this space. So the download that I have for you today is whatever you are doing, it's working. So you have initiated a new path, a new way, a new solution, or activated a new blueprint. And I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. So you are releasing, and you have released something that is now making way for the new to flow through for you. So whatever it is that you are doing along your path, along your journey, it's working. Whether you can see the fruits of your labor growing or blossoming yet or not, behind the scenes, the cogs are turning, the wheels are spinning. And things are working out. So you have recognized that you have been minimalizing your purpose. So this is letting me know that there's been a level of cognizance, a level of consciousness that has been activated, sparked, awakened, realized when it comes to where you may be playing it small or keeping yourself held back or in some sort of limitation, or maybe in a box. You've recognized where it is that you desire for more, where it is that you desire to stretch out of that comfort zone. And I feel like you've been making the moves to break free from that, to do things differently, to go against what may feel natural or comfortable for you. This is very much following your North Node path and moving away from your South Node. So our North Node in our birth chart, our astrological chart, is what we're here to move towards. It's what we're here to do. It's a part of our purpose, our design in this life. And our South Node is our past life. It's what we're comfortable with. It's what we've done before, and ultimately what we are being guided to move away from. I'm hearing manifesting your soul mission. So there is a huge manifesting energy coming through here, working on manifesting your soul mission, but I just heard your soul vision as well. So I feel like your vision in your manifestation processes is going to be extra potent at this time, whenever it is that you are listening to this session. You have been mastering the surrender and the bravery to take the actions that are needed to make your dream a reality. So again, there's this recognition, this cognizance of the steps, the actions that are needed to make some sort of dream a reality, that whilst manifestation is very much a process of our design and our journey, it's also teaming up with action, taking action towards that, and not expecting everything to just magically land on your lap. We have to also take action towards our dreams when it comes to manifesting, but then of course, balancing that out with the surrendering, the letting go, the releasing. We can't cling on to an expectation of how something is going to come through, of when it's going to come through, the timing, the modality. We have to have that balance between the surrender and the action, the trusting and the releasing, and the belief that whatever we set our minds to, we are able to achieve. And I was being shown the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a massive energy here of creating an empire in a way and leaving a legacy, creating that sense of abundance and prosperity. I'm hearing for years to come. So this is quite large. This is quite a large energy that is supporting you at this time. So the frequencies and the energies that I pulled through aside from these downloads, I was being hit with the number 444 hertz frequency. is very specific for you at this time and very activating for you at this time. Also, the number 7 as well is very significant, and 7 is a very spiritual number. It's a very activating number, so you could be seeing 7s around as well. 777 potentially. I did put a little post out on my community tab recently to when I'm dropping this session about seeing the number 777, and I was asking you guys, have you been seeing this number as well? Because I've literally been seeing it everywhere, and many of you said yes, I've been seeing this as well. So I feel like this is a collective reminder, a collective remembrance I'm hearing. The energies of the magician was coming through as well, so that magi energy, and that's not surprising because we had the energy of manifestation coming through for you. I also feel the frequency of feathers as well, so you could be seeing a lot of feathers around. There's this energy of air coming through, of lightening something up here, lightening the energy. I'm now being shown for some reason when you whisk up egg whites and it makes that really soft, fluffy white, egg white. That's what's coming through here. Okay, so that's an interesting visualization that I'm being shown. So it's like something is being whisked up, but in a light and fluffy way. I'm now seeing a lot of clouds as well. So I don't know, interesting visualizations coming through, but it's a very light and sweet energy coming through here. I was also feeling this energy of authenticity and vulnerability. There is an authenticity in being vulnerable, right? And to be vulnerable, we have to be authentic. So they come hand in hand, and they are a powerful team that we can initiate to work with. And so I feel like this is a path for you moving forward of initiating and activating, awakening a higher level of authenticity by softening into that vulnerability, being vulnerable with yourself, others around you, situations, the universe, okay? It's allowing yourself to be sensitive, right? And it's interesting because when I was asking what animals and beings were wanting to come through, the starfish came through, and the starfish always comes through with a message of vulnerability, sensitivity, right? So I do feel like that is something that is going to be a powerful, potent potion and ingredient for this mastering that you are manifesting, right? And I was also being shown the jaguar as well, the wolf and the owl. So they could be animals that you're seeing around. The leopard as well could be an animal that you're seeing. And I was pulling through the frequencies of the crystals and the stones of citrine and rhodochrosite. So rhodochrosite is great for that higher heart chakra, that feminine energy, that creativity, that softening, that sensitivity, and tuning into those frequencies. And the citrine is amazing for manifestation. I love to use citrine when I'm manifesting, and it's great for abundance and prosperity as well. So they could be crystals and stones that you are already working with, or that you're feeling guided to work with, or that could be helpful for you at this time. So let's dive into the cards today and see what messages are wanting to come through in the cards, seeing if these energies and frequencies are wanting to elaborate further, or see what new energies are wanting to come through for you. I was just actually guided to look at the bottom of the deck, which I'm never guided to do usually, but we do have a new start is coming with the new moon energy. So I feel like, yeah, there's a new start that is coming through here. Whatever it is that you are doing, it is working. If you're being guided to make certain adjustments as well, I feel like follow your intuition when it comes to that, because I feel like there's something about perfecting some sort of tonic, perfecting some sort of recipe, okay? So that's interesting. So let's see. Remember, my loves, that my messages are confirmation for what you already know intuitively within. So take only what resonates for you and your personal situation in this session and lovingly leave the rest. If these messages are for you, you will know it intuitively within. Alrighty, so let's begin. What messages, energies, frequencies and activations are wanting to come through in this session? Thank you. I feel like you just need to do one huge deep breath out at this point. I feel like you could have been holding something in, or there's something about carrying a weight, something that you could have been traversing, a challenge potentially recently, or something that you've been aiming for, that you've been putting a lot of energy, focus, and intention towards. And you're being reminded to tune into the breath, okay? Make sure that you are consciously breathing. Deep breath in and let it out, a deep breath out, okay? Because of course we are always breathing all of the time, and sometimes this message comes through in personal sessions as well, to remind my clients that the breath is so powerful, the breath is potent, especially when it comes to manifesting, especially when it comes to setting focused intentions. So working with the breath, utilizing the breath as an activation tool, I feel is going to be very shifting for you at this time and moving forward. Let's see what else wants to come through. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have it's time to take action with the new moon in Aries. So we've had 2 new moon energies coming through here for you, right? So this is a fiery energy that is supporting you at this time. And I feel like it's soon time to take action upon something here. And it's interesting because, you know, in the pre-download messages, we were saying that you have mastered, or you are mastering, the process of surrendering with the bravery to take the actions needed to make your dreams a reality, okay? So I do feel like there is this surge of confidence that is coming through for you. There's a surge of power, of determination that is activating within you here, okay, to move towards something that you are being guided to take action upon. And I feel like this is leading to a dream of yours, to make that dream a reality, creating some sort of empire, leaving some sort of legacy, building that foundation of stability, prosperity, abundance, and wealth. But I feel like in the meantime, in between this time of taking action, there is this inventory, this like self-inventory energy that's coming through. Continue to have those times when you're checking in with yourself and you are observing, right? You're observing within you, you're observing around you. What is it that I no longer need? What is it that I can let go of? What is it that's cluttering up my space, cluttering up my energy, living in my mind rent free? What is it that I can let go of that can free me up energetically and release that weight, so that I can have more creativity and energy and inspiration to take action? So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through in the cards. We have don't let pride get in your way. We've got the full moon in Leo coming through, another fire sign energy. And we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, exactly. Whatever you are doing, it's working. Whatever you are doing, your hard work is paying off, right? So this is a beautiful confirmation right here. You could have been working through the ego in some way, working through ways in which you may be holding yourself back or limiting you. There could have been an energy of stubbornness, right, that you've been working through, that you've been trying to let go of. Maybe there was a way in which you would envision something and it's almost like you were clinging to this for dear life, and the universe was saying, this isn't the way that this is going to come through. This is not the way that this is supposed to manifest for you. We have a different idea for you. We have a different plan for you. And so there could have been that push and pull between you and your higher self, or you and the universe, right? That yo-yo effect, because I'm being shown a yo-yo. But ultimately, you know, this was a part of the journey for you, right? There has been no time wasted, is a message that is being wanted to be enforced right now, reinforced, that there has been no time wasted. So don't beat up on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself thinking, you know, I could have got here a lot sooner if I would have just gotten out of my own way. I could have got to where I need to be or where I want to be if I would have just had more confidence in myself, if I would have believed in myself to take the action, right? Don't beat yourself up. Don't be hard on yourself, because ultimately everything has unfolded in a way that it was supposed to, because there were lessons there. There were time frames where you could shift reality, where you could jump timelines and you could collapse timelines and you could heal and you could let go and you could transmute and you could essentially remember who you are and step into your power. So nothing is ever wasted here. But again, this is your confirmation that whatever it is that you are doing, it's working. Your hard work is paying off. And it really is that balance between surrendering to the modalities, the ways, the timing of how things are going to unfold, following your inspired guidance to take the action when you feel intuitively that the time is right for you. You could have a strong Aries placement or Leo placement or Capricorn placement that could be playing out in your chart. But I do feel with the new moon as well, the new moon in Capricorn, that your hard work is paying off. I do feel like this is a manifestation. And with the energy of Capricorn, that's an earth sign. So that's all about tangibility, about earthly matters, about the prosperity, your stability, your foundation, your abundance. Capricorn has, you know, strong boss energy. They go after what they want, and it's almost like they don't stop until they get there. There's that go hard or go home energy, but I feel like you're being guided to pull that back a little bit, right? And again, Capricorn can be a little bit stubborn at times, and there's no shade here whatsoever. I'm a Capricorn rising, so, you know, I'm talking about myself here in a way, right? And I can relate to this. The go hard or go home paradigm, I feel, is shifting, and this is an energy of things don't have to be so difficult anymore. Things don't have to be so hard. The sign of Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and it can be very heavy, very restrictive. To be on that path of Saturn is a journey of a lot of lessons, right? A lot of challenges to overcome, a lot that we are learning, a lot that we are realizing. And a lot of that journey as well is a series of ego deaths as well, I'm hearing, where we're reframing our sense of self, we're reactivating who we truly are. And essentially we are awakening and waking ourselves back up to our divine purpose, our divine blueprint. Remember, manifesting your soul mission. So keep overcoming that ego that is telling you that something is too big to achieve, or because it's not worked out yet, that must mean that it's not meant to be. That's not necessarily the case, right? Keep following your inspired actions, keep communicating with your higher self. Don't be so hard on yourself, and know that yes, whilst the Saturn energy can be full of lessons and challenges and restrictions, it can also be incredibly rewarding. The rewards that we get from overcoming the Saturn energy and, you know, breaking through the lessons, learning the lessons, integrating what it is that we're needing to integrate. The lessons can be metamorphosizing, they can be transformative, they can be breathtaking, okay? So I feel like there's some sort of huge reward that is waiting for you, but it required you to not give up on yourself, okay? Do not give up on yourself. That's a strong message that is coming through. So have confidence in yourself, but know that there will be adjustments that will be required along your journey. So stay open to the shifts, the changes, the flexibilities. Try not to be stuck or rigid in a certain way of doing things, okay? Because that's just going to enable this restriction even further to manifest, okay? So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through in the cards. We have a new romantic cycle begins, the new moon in Libra. Wow. And we have you're very close to achieving your goal. Yes, it's interesting because as I turned over this card here for this new romantic cycle begins, I heard very loudly and clearly, falling in love with your life again. Wow. So this is beautiful. So it's almost like this new romantic cycle is beginning with yourself. It's beginning with your journey. It's reigniting along your pathway, right? There's a passion that is coming back through. And I feel like it's because you've been able to balance out with this new moon in Libra being represented by the scales here. As we were saying, this balance between the surrendering and the bravery to take the action. It's like you're mastering that balance, and therefore opening up for you is a new opportunity, a gateway, a pathway for you to fall in love with your life again. So there could have been times along your journey, or maybe you're feeling it right now, where things just feel a little bit meh or lackluster, or it's like, where is the spark? You know, where is the fun? Where is the exploration? Where is the love in my journey, right? It's coming back through for you. You're going to find it again. And I just love how we've got amazing positive affirmations here. Your hard work is paying off and you're very close to achieving your goal. And it's interesting why we were pulling through that message of don't give up, okay? Your hard work is paying off. Like, if you knew how close you were to this breakthrough, to this achievement, you would just keep going. You would find that extra energy to surge you forward over that finish line, right? And you've got so much support, so many of your guides in spirit, past on loved ones I'm hearing, are clapping you, right? You're so close here, so don't give up. I feel like this is a reminder as well to infuse the frequency of love and harmony and balance into your life. Where are things out of balance in my life? What is out of balance within me? What is out of balance around me? And don't forget, they are also mirrors of each other as well. What is out of balance in my relationships, my connection? What is out of balance when it comes to what I'm giving out and what I'm receiving? Because don't underestimate the ability for a slight thing to be out of balance and for it to throw your whole energy field off, right? Sometimes we can have a relationship, for example, or a job that we're just holding on to, right? We're stuck in this cycle, we're stuck in this situation for whatever reason. We feel like we can't move on, right? But ultimately, when that ends, we actually realize that, wow, things are so much better now that I've let that go, that I've chosen myself, that I've decided to move on, to look for something new, to look for something better. And that can actually open up a new doorway and a way for the scales to rebalance themselves, okay? So remember, moving forward, how can I remain in this energy of balance, okay? This energy of peace, of tranquility is also coming through with this new moon in Libra energy. And it's important for you to trust in your decisions as well, to weigh up the different options, but to not get stuck in that over-analyzing, right? And that's what Libra can tend to do, right? Because Libra wants to make the right decision, and we can't help but try to figure out what is the best solution here. Is it option A? Is it option B? And then we go back and forth. And again, I'm a Libra. I've got a Libra stellium, so I completely get this. It's like we want to make the right decision, but we can overanalyze and we can get stuck to the point where we end up not making any decision at all because it gets so overwhelming. And this is where our intuition comes in. This is where your third eye is opening and you're actually trusting in your inner knowing that the decision that you are being pulled towards is the right one for you. So it's absolutely trusting that to get you to achieving this goal here, getting you to where you want to be. It's also important for you to aim higher as well, okay? Keep your focus high. This is really significant here. Don't sell yourself short at the last hurdle. Keep pushing for that higher. achievement, that higher manifestation, because you can absolutely have it, you can absolutely achieve it. So it's almost like, don't chicken out at the last minute, right? Allow space for this to come through. It's almost like you're wanting a goal and you've got this aspiration, but then right before you get it, it's like you kind of like get cold feet, and it's like, oh wow, but that's going to bring a lot of change to my life, but how am I going to maintain this? How am I going to manage this? I'm hearing you'll figure it out, okay? So allow yourself to aim higher. So let's pull through some supporting energies, please. What are some supporting energies here to support these frequencies, downloads and activations? We have the 5 of voices coming through. Ooh, we have the devil energy coming through. Interesting, sitting right underneath the new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is represented by the devil card in the tarot. And we have the world, cosmos coming through here, yes. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of inspiration coming through here, right? So this is forward movement. This is keep moving forward, keep going, right? And I do feel like there's a lot of boss energy coming through, because I'm seeing this person like multiplied, and they're wearing super high heels and they're just charging forward over the sand in these high heels. And that's not easy to do. If you've ever worn heels, it's not easy to walk along grass or mud or sand in heels. It's difficult, right? But this person is owning it like a boss, and I feel like that's what you are being guided to do. This is like having that confidence in yourself, moving away from the distractions here with the 5 of swords, the 5 of voices. I'm getting a strong distraction energy coming through here, right? This could be an energy of disagreement or conflict as well. This could be a conflict around you with a person around you or a situation, or it could also be an internal conflict as well. You know, the things that we say to ourselves, the way that we hold ourselves back, the way that we keep ourselves small. And I feel like as long as you're tuning into these inner conflicts and recognizing these conflicts for what they are, it's just your higher self's way of actually initiating your power, of helping you to step into your power. And I actually just got guided to cut the deck, and I've cut it to the Chariot card, right? So this is willpower and determination to overcome these inner voices, these inner demons that are here to keep us small, that are here to keep us trapped. Like, you've really worked through so much density and heaviness, shedding the old. Remember, out with the old and in with the new. Anything that is not conducive for you, that is not supportive for you right now and your journey moving forward, you're choosing to let go. But also this devil energy here is actually showing you a lot as well. There's a lot that you're learning from these restrictions. There's a lot that you're learning from the fear. Feel the fear and doing it anyway. There's a lot of soul growth that has been taking place here, facing the fear, having the bravery to take the action towards your dreams, making them a reality, and doing what it is that is needed, even if it includes overcoming your inner demons, letting go of limiting beliefs, quietening the ego, and allowing your higher self to come online, to come on board. There's something here that has kept you stuck. And I feel like this is a massive breaking free from that paradigm, where you're now able to tune into this world energy. You're now able to initiate your soul mission. Remember what we said. Manifesting your soul mission was a message coming through. And it's like you came to this earth to awaken this mission, right? But you had to overcome the earthly matters. You had to overcome the challenges that came with being a human, having this human experience. And this could have taken you some time. You could have gone back and forth. Again, I'm being shown that yo-yo, up and down, back and forth. And again, don't be hard on yourself for this, because nothing has happened by accident here. There were lessons in that, right? Things that you needed to see. And ultimately, this was awakening you to a newer version of self. There was a lot of spiritual growth here in this process as well. But you are absolutely being supported with completing something, right? Because the World card also talks about completion, the end of a cycle, achievement, fulfillment. So you're so close to this, but it's about overcoming the fears, overcoming the little devil on the shoulder, metaphorically speaking. Those words that we tell ourselves, the conditionings from society or our upbringing, even past lives. There's a lot of work that you have been doing. There's a lot of ego that you have been shedding as well. And I feel like you've also recognized as well why you're wanting to achieve what you're wanting to achieve. I feel that ultimately this is for the highest good of all, because you are a light worker. You are someone who is here to shift the consciousness of the collective in some way, right? And so you are here to be of service. And I feel like as long as you have that intention to be of service for the good, be of service for the positive polarity, you will always be taken care of. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to experience challenges, because remember, we're having this earthly experience, this human experience, right? It comes with challenges, but you are going to be supported. And it's this service to others, this service to the good, this service to light, that is actually going to help you to achieve some sort of legacy here, to create an empire. Some of you might be creating a community or working with others as well. I get that message coming through. And trust your intuition with what is the right people, places and situations to be around along your journey. So let's see what other supporting energies want to come through. We have be spontaneous. And we have dreams. Wow, yeah. You're very close to achieving your goal, your dreams. It's going to take you to be more spontaneous as well. Try not to be too rigid or restrictive, right? Maybe you have like a certain way of doing things and you're being guided to just be more spontaneous, right? Just go with the flow. Things are shifting, right? There's major shifts that are occurring collectively and individually right now. And there's a lot of shifts that are taking place in your life as well. To get to this dream, to get to this end goal, it's a process of being flexible and doing things spontaneously, switching things up, trying new things. If something isn't working, try it in a different way. I can't remember who it was that said this, but there's a quote that says something like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result or expecting a different outcome, something like that. And I feel like you recognize that. You've recognized where you need change. I feel like you are strongly supported by guides right now. They're bringing you synchronicities. They're bringing you little subtle energetic shifts that are helping to guide you along the way. And again, I'm being shown a feather. So there is this gentle energy that is supporting you. A gentle energy that is supporting you and guiding you and nudging you forward at this time. So let's see, we'll pull through some more messages, please. What else wants to come through today for the collective that could be helpful to activate? We have support, ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself. Yes, this is the balance with the Libra energy, the scales. The new romantic cycle begins. Falling in love with life again, falling in love with yourself again, giving the energy of love, balance, harmony to yourself, and balancing that out with taking action, balancing that masculine and feminine. And as I was just saying, there's guides that are supporting you with subtle energy. So ensure that you are continuing to reach out and ask for help. I do feel like there's a huge overhaul I'm hearing that has been taking place in your sacral, in your solar plexus, helping you to reinvigorate that creativity, helping you to activate and awaken that passion and install a higher level of confidence in yourself and your path forward. This is your reminder to make sure that you are getting adequate rest, that you're taking the time to breathe out. Because with that 8 of Wands energy that I saw, the 8 of Inspiration on the bottom of the deck, things are about to get busy if they haven't gotten busy for you already. And with the Devil energy as well, the 5 of Voices, there could be maybe potential cycles, habits, programmings, addictions that could be pulling you back, right? Pulling you back to a past version of self, trying to keep you small, trying to keep you safe or comfortable, ultimately just holding you back. But there's so much support around you right now, helping to push you forward, to guide you forward. So keep facing your true north, keep following your north node. Remember to ask for help along the way. Keep asking for help. No prayer is too big, no prayer is too small. No wish or dream is too big, no wish or dream is too insignificant, is a message that's coming through here, okay? Nurture yourself as well. Hold this higher level of compassion for yourself and your journey. Have a little moment today or after this session and have a little reflection on what it is that you have traversed along your journey, and just start to kind of like count up the things that you have overcome, right? The challenges that you have traversed, the obstacles that you have shifted. And be grateful and thankful for yourself and how you have always been your biggest support. You have always been your biggest cheerleader. So I'm hearing don't give up on yourself now, right? You've got yourself this far. Ultimately, yes, you have had support. You've had guides in the spirit world. Some of you have been blessed enough to have friends and family that have supported you along the way. But ultimately, it's been you that has gotten you this far. And so it's remembering that, celebrating that, acknowledging that, being grateful for yourself and holding that level of compassion that is going to give you that surge of power that is needed to take you to the finish line, to this next level up, to this goal manifesting for you. So let's pull through a final message. We're going to pull through a crystal card here, crystal angel card for you to install any further frequencies or activations in this energy. What else wants to come through here? We have Sugilite, I think that's how you pronounce it. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Wow. Do you know what? That is encompassing the energy here, really, right? Because, you know, we've got this codependent people-pleasing energy that could come from the Libran energy, the Capricorn energy with that restriction. The traditional way of depicting the devil card is by having chains binding you, holding you back. And balancing that with the assertiveness and the empowerment of this Aries energy that was being infused from the bottom of the deck here with this overall energy across this session today. And so this is your reminder to own your divine power. People-pleasing tendencies are now being released and let go. Maybe this is something that you have found yourself almost kind of like cycling in and out of throughout your life. That yo-yo again is coming through, up and down, back and forth. I want to stand on my own 2 feet. I want to choose myself, but then I also feel bad about how other people are going to feel about if I do what it is that I want to do, right? And ultimately, that is a programming that you have been dismantling for some time. I'm feeling Archangel Raphael coming through here. So maybe some of you have been working with Archangel Raphael, but I feel like he's been healing and helping you to overcome anything to do with putting other people first, right? Beyond yourself, above yourself. And again, that message of being of service to others is coming through. So to be of service to others, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't put ourselves first. It's important, even more so when we are being of service, to make sure that we're filling up our own cup, to make sure that we're looking after ourselves first and foremost, because we can't help others if we're not helping ourselves first. So I'm just going to tap into the guidebook here for this card to pull through a little bit of extra wisdom and activation for you here. So this is a card of empowerment, reminding you that you are made in the image and likeness of Source. So you have the power of Source always within you. In addition, all that you've experienced in life has made you stronger. This card comes up whenever you've been giving your power away to others. Perhaps you feared that they'd take away something valuable if you didn't comply with their wishes. Or maybe you're codependently worrying about other people's opinions. This is a time for assertiveness on your part, including holding boundaries and saying no to unreasonable requests for your time, money, or other resources. Assertiveness helps you honor and follow your inner guidance, which is a path of harmony and health. So you are choosing you are choosing your health, you are choosing your well-being. And through this process of choosing you, setting boundaries, saying no to what you don't want to say yes to, saying no to anything or anyone that is taking your energy, draining your energy, holding you back, keeping yourself small. By doing this, you're going to have a surge of power that is going to emanate from within you here. And your guides are going to come online even more stronger, and they're going to congratulate you and say, yes, you've passed this initiation. Now it's time for us to move on. Now it's time for us to up level. Remember, whatever you are doing, it's working. Keep choosing yourself. Keep saying yes to you and no to what is draining you or depleting you. You have initiated a new path, a new way, a new solution, or a new blueprint. Out with the old, in with the new. And you recognize that you have been minimalizing your purpose. You've been keeping yourself small. You've been capping your manifestation power. But you are a divine creator, a co-creator with source. And this is your reminder to be assertive, okay? Keep stepping into your power. You have so much support, and those who truly support you in the physical world and the physical realm, those who truly support you and want the best for you, will ultimately allow you to be you, allow you to go after your dreams, and they will support you. So be mindful of that as well. And if someone isn't supporting you, you're not getting a response that is empowering and uplifting, don't allow that to hold you back or to make you feel like, oh, okay, well, I won't do that then because it's upsetting such and such. It makes them feel bad about themselves, so I'm going to keep myself small. This could have been something that you learned in childhood, or this could have been something that you're working through from a past life with the South Node energy that I pulled through earlier on in this session. But ultimately, you're here to follow your dreams, to be spontaneous. You're very close to achieving your goal, and you're going to be falling back in love with life again. Follow your dreams at this time as well. Maybe have a dream journal, or pay attention to the symbolisms or how you're feeling, the emotions that are coming through. Maybe you're getting some ideas or inspiration in your dreams as well. So pay attention to that, because there could be some extra messages there for you. But this has been your session today, my loves. Thank you so much for being here with us in this space. I truly hope that you found helpful guidance, messages, confirmation, support, empowerment, and activations for your path. So let's see what emojis we should drop in the comments today. I feel like let's drop a lion emoji. Let's drop a fire emoji. Let's drop a scales emoji, a world emoji, or a purple heart emoji in the comment section if this has been your reading today, if you've resonated with this reading, or if you would like to claim any of this powerful energy of initiating a new path and a new way of being, a new solution, a new blueprint, not allowing pride to get in your way, having belief in yourself to take the inspired actions that are needed to make your dream a reality, activating the timeline where your hard work is paying off. You are falling in love with life again, tuning into the energy of spontaneity, letting go of the chains, the restrictions, the people-pleasing tendencies, anything that has been keeping you constrained or restricted or held back, and owning your divine power, asking for help, nurturing yourself, and tuning into this higher level of support that swirls around you right now. And please let me know in the comments how this session has resonated for you. I always love to check in with you, see how these sessions are speaking to you. And I love to hear you share about your own personal experiences along your life journey and your soul path. So thank you for being vulnerable and sharing these stories with us. And thank you for all of your energy exchanges via your likes, your comments, your subscribes, and your donations as well. Thank you so much for your support. Your generosity is so appreciated and so valued. Thank you for all of your lovely comments and support as well. Honestly, you are so appreciated, and it's truly an honor to be showing up and delivering these messages for you. So thank you so much for helping to build this beautiful and blossoming community. And if you would like to dive into some more messages and guidance for your path, don't forget to check out my channel. I have created some playlists with other powerful soul alignment sessions just like this one here today, and some pick a card readings. And all of my messages, sessions and readings are calibrated to be timeless. So whenever you are clicking on a reading or tuning into a session, that is the perfect and divine time for you. And with all this being said, my loves, thank you so much for connecting today. As always, it's amazing to be connecting with you, a blessing and an honor. And I am wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye.